Hey guys, some gamer dude here. So Phantom Blaster Dragon finally got showed today. I think everyone was really curious and really looking forward to this. Didn't really know what to expect. Could it be huge power like the original? Could it be, I don't know, guard restrict? Could it be restanding Vanguard? The sky's the limit. All we knew was it's gonna try to finish a game. And try to finish a game, maybe? Kinda? Sorta? So, let's get into it. Act. Both the effects are acts, by the way. So, no auto effects here. Both on Vanguard Circle as well. Counterblast 1 and retire 3 of your rear guards. So, like the original, your opponent chooses 3 of their rear guards and retires them. So, Oracle Think Tank's already laughing at this. But everything else, that's a fair whack of things getting killed. They get to choose, but it's, still gonna frickin' hurt. And then this unit gains plus 15,000 plus 1 critical. Okay, let's just state the obvious. Protect, especially Oracle Think Tank, kinda laughs at this. Really does. Oracle Think Tank's like, okay, not Imperial Daughter, Promised Daughter. Can't be chosen. And I have Protect gifts for days. Good luck with that, mate. You might have killed total 1 of my guys. And you killed 3 of yours. Whoop-de-freaking-do. So, if Shadow Paladin is fighting Oracle Think Tank, they're going to have to try to smash into Promised Daughters. They can't nuke them. And, again, Perfect Guard stops the rest of the effect. But I don't think that's the point. The point of the effect is Shadow Paladin's actually killing a lot of units and gaining a lot of cards throughout the game between multiple effects. We'll get into the effects that work with this card later. You don't really feel the costs of a -3 and you're -3ing the opponent. The rest is just gravy on top for flavor. It might have an help in the game. It might not. Again, Perfect Guard dies to Perfect Guard. It's like the dies to control of this game. But you still -3 your opponent. Yes, it -3s you. But it doesn't really affect you so much because, well, you're gaining cards. So what I'm trying to get at with this is the main effect of this card is you are taking 3 cards away from your opponent for a cost you've already made up for. That's not bad. Then, as another act and once per turn, if your opponent has no rear guards and 4 left cards in his or her damage zone, cost Soul Blast 1 grade 3, so this is going to be much later in the game, deal 1 damage to your opponent's Vanguard. So this brings up to the critical actually means something. They've only got, say, 3 damage. So you hit with this, you have to get a critical to win. Well, if they've got no rear guards, which is perfectly possible between multiple effects in this deck, you can nuke things and then take 3 away, which will kill all of them. You really only have to use 2 Blaster Darks to kill things in this. Or I think there's a few other effects that kill cards. But you can bring them up to where that critical actually hurts. So I'm going to extend this video a little bit. I'm going to talk about cards that work with this and start to put together the deck because I think we have everything here. So, first things first, is this a good or bad card? Would I rather just sit on the Dark Dictator? Because the Dark Dictator wants to be ridden first. The Dark Dictator is not a bad card, and the Dark Dictator also kills things. He, your opponent chooses it. Again, Oracle Think Tank giggles in Oracle Think Tank, but I don't think it's a bad card versus anything else. And I do think everything should have some natural counter. So, would I want to ride this over the Dark Dictator? The Dark Dictator is going to be a nice 20. Well, actually, you have Witch of Nostrum behind it. You have to Soul Blast 1, but brings it up to a nice 33,000 each turn so long as you have a full field. This is going to be what? Even if you Witch of Nostrum it, it's going to be what if you can't refill your field? Only 5,000 higher. The main benefit from this is you are killing 3 units. Would I rather sit on Dark Dictator? Actually, probably. I don't think Phantom Blaster Dragon is bad. I don't think it's amazing. I think it's something more like Maelstrom. It's, how do I put this? It's functional when it gets into play and it's not bad, but on paper, it's not all that impressive. This is probably going to be a tamer version of the original Revengers deck. Yes, it does everything and it does everything well, but it doesn't have that massive Raging Form Dragon finisher. It's more subtle than that. And I'm just going to put it out there. If you are on a budget and Phantom Blaster Dragon is very expensive, like it very well likely will be, it's a very, very popular character, don't feel bad about sticking to Dark Dictator. I don't think Dark Dictator is a bad card at all. I think it's a very good card. Again, most of the time, I'd rather sit on this than Phantom Blaster Dragon. Phantom Blaster Dragon is more trying to grind them into the end game and trying to put them in a position where they won't survive the following turn. The turn that Phantom Blaster Dragon's going off, it's a big blow. Again, dies to Perfect Guard. It's the next turn they're screwed because they have to refuel that field. But you have to survive the next turn too. But chances are they're only going to have maybe 2 and a bit columns. So it's not that bad. From here, let's look at a few other cards. I'm not going to put pictures up. You can look it up yourself. This is just a quick video. It's probably not going to be quick when I actually get it out. It's already up to 7 minutes. So, Darkness Maiden Maha. Combo that with Black Sage Sharon. You're not exactly casting Soul Charge during the turn. You draw cards. You get power. It's a good combo. It helps you get resources to start accumulating cards for Phantom Blaster Dragon. Sharon also helps on that Phantom Blaster Dragon turn. You, say, kill all your reguards behind the Vanguard and behind the other two. You might kill something behind Maha and front row on the other side. I don't know. Depends on the game situation. You're not exactly costing excess resources here. Skull Witch Nevin. It's alright. Really depends on things. The 5,000 power's holding it back. I don't think it's a bad card. It's just not something I'd really choose to use in a lot of situations. Blaster Javelin, again, if you have 2 or more grade 1 or less reguards, counterblast 1, draw a card when it's placed and against plus 3,000 for the turn. It's a nice placement on the other side. You net a card. As long as you're netting cards, I don't think Phantom Blaster Dragon's bad. It actually helps you in the long run anyway. Survive up to Phantom Blaster Dragon. But yeah. Next up, Witch of Nostrum Arianrod. I think this is mostly good just to help Phantom Blaster Dragon get up in power. Yes, it's only a 6,000 boost. Yes, you're only going to make a 19,000 column on your Vanguard without other boosts. But you can rest Soul Blaster, give it plus 10,000, then kill it for Phantom Blaster Dragon and place something else behind there if you have it. And it just keeps accumulating power. And finally, Dark Mage Barbed Car. We've talked about him before. He's starting to look good. He's starting to look really good. All this Soul Blast cost, not so much a big deal because, well, actually it is a pretty big deal. Everything's costing Soul so much, so you might want to rewrite a bit. I think there is something that chucks cards into the Soul. I think for some reason it's... Oh, what's its name? Sorry, I just got to look it up because I didn't think about talking about it. It's Nightmare Painter. I'm pretty sure it's Nightmare Painter. Nightmare Painter accumulates soul. Where is it? When placed, put as a grade 1 or less card from your drop zone into your soul. That's going to be beneficial because you need to accumulate soul. I'm probably looking right now at Nightmare Painter, Blaster Javelin, and Black Sage Sharon with 2 Witch of Nostrum Arianrod being the grade 1 lineup. I think they're probably going to be the most beneficial. Maybe 3 Arianrod and 3 Nightmare Painter. Depends on how things go. But yeah, I think Shadow Paladin's really well set up to be a budget deck, but if you want to go into Phantom Blaster Dragon, I don't think it's a bad card at all. I don't think it's a particularly impressive card, but it's not bad. It's something I want to try out. I think it's going to be like a better version of Maelstrom in that it's not completely disappointing when you see it. It's more what part of the effect you focus on. Anyway, this has been some Gamer Dude. I'm looking forward to Shadow Paladin. Gonna go set up an edgy thumbnail for this video now. And I'll see you guys next video.